me this week, and I thought it was a great question. Lisa, a lot of people have reached out to me on LinkedIn, and a lot of them I just kind of said no to, and some I'm kind of interviewing as far as who's going to help me find my business. And I thought that is fabulous. I kind of wish more people would do that. And so I wanted to address a little bit about the best way not only to work with a broker, but if you are in the position of choosing a broker to work with, the questions to ask. And besides the fact of how long have you been doing this, and what kind of brands have you shown, I think it's important to remember that we have access to a lot of brands. And so part of our work in this industry is reviewing those and vetting those brands and asking the tough questions and kind of going behind the brochure to find out what's going on with the management team. How does that franchisor support you? And is private equity involved or not? Because truly, for some people, that's going to be important. For some people, they want to really have a small management team because they want to be able to get on the phone with the founder. Some people are just so used to a big corporate structure that they want to know that there's several different departments to support them. And it's different for everybody. And so I think it's important too to understand that I want to get to know you. Yes, you're going to fill out a questionnaire. Yes, you're going to fill out a personality assessment. But the conversation around those things is usually what sparks that aha moment for me to say, I think I have an idea. And we're going to go through a lot in the beginning. Sometimes I'm going to go right down the jugular of what you think that you want. And sometimes I'm just going to kind of give you a little bit of an outlier and say, just take a look at this, and here's why. And I think it's important to remember that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So if you want to work with someone that's going to get to know you, who's going to look behind the brochure and not just show you the hottest thing out there that may or may not be the best fit, I would hope that you would consider me. And I guess my tip is that if you are getting approached by a lot of different consultants and different brokers, to feel okay and feel empowered to talk to a couple different, only work with one. It's going to get super confusing if you try to work with a couple, but find someone that's going to be long term with you, and kind of willing to go the distance, because this really is a big important decision, and I'm really actually glad that you're taking it seriously. I hope that helps.